Hey you guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm back. I'm not going anywhere. Boost! On YouTube, famous now. Available in 2020, the album, or 3000 BC. Dad AF. Rock on, Gold Dust Woman. Okay, as you can see, this is a very serious video, and we need to talk about some things. So I thought I would bring on some of my favorite co-hosts of life, Sally Joe up there. Sally Joe just got out of rehab. She's feeling much better. The holidays got the gal down, okay? They got her down. Now, this one right here, she doesn't shut up either, okay? This is the other Sally. I just am surrounded by Sallys left and right. Anyway, let's get into this video. I have lots to say today. We're going to talk about Tana Mongeau, Tana Paul, ex-Tana Paul, ding-a-ling-a-ling, sham-a-lang-dang, ding-dong, ding. How's the drama phone? This is Peter speaking. Oh, hi, Jane. How are you? The Women's League. Yes, Jane. Well, I have missed the Women's League the last couple weeks. I've been so busy. Well, that Peter Mott, I love that Peter Mott. He had a 50% discount code at Adam and Eve. So, Don and I bought ourselves a few tricks or treats, so to speak. We've been in the bedroom left. Oh my Lord, I love that AdamandEve.com. What? So anyway, no, I won't be bringing my Adam and Eve toys to the Women's League. You're so funny. I will be bringing my pineapple upside down cake. Oh, Don loves cakes. He does. So anyway, Jane, what? Have I seen what's been going on with Tana Mongeau? Mongoose, what? No, I haven't. What? Well, oh, she released a perfume. Tana by Tana. By Tana. Tana squared. Okay. She can't do math. Well, I'm not surprised I can't either. Well, all right. What does it smell like? Swamp ass. Well, Jane, oh my Lord, $48 for some swamp ass. I got to get that. People are saying she stole the bottle because it's a skull. Seems very serious to me. We must talk about this at the Women's League. Well, I'll see you there next Tuesday. If I can get Don out of the swing by then. All right, Jane, love you. Bye. So anyway, everybody's talking about this Tana Mongeau thing. Okay, I made this video the other day, right? And I did a video talking about the release of Tana by Tana, which is her new perfume that just came out. Shut up! She doesn't quit talking, this one right here, okay? So anyway, I did this video and I talked about the release of Tana by Tana. And I was very complimentary of Tana in the video, and I stand by what I said. You know, I thought that we saw a different Tana at the end of the video, and she seemed a little bit more mature, and that she seemed more of a businesswoman. I guess that's what you have to be if you're gonna do a cash grab. Is this a cash grab? I don't know. We're gonna talk about that. And I said and I was talking about the bottle in the video, okay, that I, in all honesty, just kind of glanced at and didn't really think a whole lot of. Now, have I seen skull bottles before? Yes. I'm not new, okay? Not new to the TikTok. I'm new to the TikTok, but I'm TikTok famous over there, okay? The kids are loving it. The kids are loving the old man, the grandpa of TikTok, okay? But anyways, go over and check out my TikTok. It's listed below. But no, I'm not new. I've seen a skull bottle before in my life, okay? I've seen skull perfumes, I think, before, and skull colognes. I mean, you go in that Perfumania, and they got about 5 of them, right, on discount. And I've seen skull, all kinds of things, okay? Listen, it's 2020, okay? The skull wasn't just invented yesterday. But, you know, like, when I look at colognes, and if you know me, you know I am somebody that loves cologne, and I have, like, I think currently, like, 9 or 10 colognes. I just did a review of all of this on my review channel not too long ago. My favorite colognes, well, actually, I think I showed it over here. My favorite colognes currently are Creed Aventus, and I love the Jo Malone 154. That's my second favorite cologne right now. But daily, I typically wear Chanel Blue, okay? Now, let me just tell you, these are high-end colognes that I'm talking about, right? And these are not colognes that are cheap by any means. But Jo Malone, which is a pretty exclusive cologne, is about $100 a bottle, maybe $120 a bottle, okay? And I think that's for like 1.5 ounces, 1.8 ounces, something like that. So I was talking in the video the other day, and I said that I thought $48 for 2 ounces, okay, for a perfume from somebody that is not a perfumer, right, just a celebrity, and a YouTube celebrity at best, couldn't get her own show on MTV, just MTV streaming, I thought was extremely expensive. Well, I've been seeing a lot of people come out, they've been comparing it to other YouTubers and other people that came out with their own perfumes, and she sold out. She sold out, like, right away. Well, I was, you know, watching some other videos. Bill Sesh did a video, and she was comparing the prices, and I thought, okay, this is really, really fair. You know, that how she's comparing the prices to other people out there, the Dolan twins. I think their perfumes are like $29 or $49 a bottle, so it's comparable, you know, to Tana's perfume and other people's. I still think $48 for a bottle of perfume from a YouTuber that has been popular for 2 or 3 years, that isn't like of the level of getting $1 million an episode on ETV or Bravo or whatever, is extremely expensive, okay? I mean, they're like Jennifer Lopez's. I don't think her perfumes, if you go in places like people love those, I don't think those are even that expensive. I could be wrong. But anyway, on my last video, I kind of compared them to Paris Hilton's. And the reason that I did that was because Tana Mongeau was talking so much about Paris Hilton's perfumes. Paris Hilton's perfumes are not $48 a bottle, right? So I, you know, was watching all this go down, and I was watching all these tweets, and I started getting a lot of comments from my videos, and people were like, are you going to talk about the fact that Tana Mongeau is being accused of stealing, okay, because of this bottle? So what she's being accused of is that this skull clear bottle here, I'll post a picture of it right here, that she has on her Tana by Tana website, is, like she didn't invent it, that she basically bought it. There was somebody, I don't even know, the fizzy somebody, I don't know. I'll link Bill Sesh's video below too, and you can go check it out. Because this is kind of my reaction to that and what I've been seeing online, and people wanted to know what I had to say about it. Was saying that like you could buy it wholesale for 30 cents a bottle, and now she's saying that it's not a plastic bottle, that it's glass, and I'm going to read you her response in just a second and all this kind of stuff, okay? Very serious business, apparently, okay? So, what was interesting to me when I was watching all of this go down is that a lot of people were saying that Tana didn't really know her audience, and that her audience, for her wanting to be like taken seriously as a businesswoman and age out of this and all this kind of stuff. Tana totally knows her audience, okay? She completely 100% knows her audience. If you watch the video, she says in there that Paris Hilton, you know, told her to create all these products now, and she was thinking to herself, what products can I create that that my 13-year-old self would want? That was the part that I criticized in my video, because I was like, what 13-year-olds have that kind of money? And a lot of people responded and said 13-year-olds don't, but their parents do, okay? That was exactly my point. I was like, yeah, 13-year-olds don't. Shut up! I know, okay? They already told me. So then you have all these poor parents out there that are working 2 and 3 jobs just so they can buy some Tana by Tana. It's ridiculous, this world that we live in, okay? This whole world of consumerism. So anyway, I'm watching all this go down, and I'm like, because I had said in my video that I felt that the skull bottle was kind of on brand for Tana. So let me explain what I meant by that. When I look at cologne bottles, okay, typically high-end cologne bottles don't have some, I don't know, gimmicky, like, you know, it's not coming in the shape of a key, or it's not coming in the shape of a crystal ball, or like Kim Kardashian's comes in the shape of her body or whatever, which is very much like the Jean-Paul Gaultier back in the day. It's not gimmicky, okay? A lot of the high-end colognes and perfumes that you look at come in very sedated, kind of like simple bottles, okay? So when I saw this bottle that was a skull, okay, and Tana's constantly on Twitter being like, deceased, I'm dead, skull emoji, deceased, I'm dead, skull emoji, I was like, oh, this kind of fits with Tana, right? Because she's always kind of saying these things. So it's almost kind of like an emoji, right? Let me give you an example. Antonio Garza, for me, came out with some of the best merch that I have ever seen, period, in the story. If you don't know who Antonio Garza is, she is a YouTuber. Okay, so Antonio Garza, she does a lot, she throws emojis into a lot of what she's doing, like she puts little captions in her videos. And one of the emojis that she used a lot was this cowboy emoji, okay? So she literally came out with hoodies that were like high-end hoodies, but like right here, I think it was like right here, would just have like this patch of an emoji. It was genius. It was just really understated and just, did I say the word sedated earlier? That's not the word I was using. Understated was the word I was meaning to use earlier. But they were just very understated and they were genius, right? Because it didn't have to come across as like merch in your face. So when I think about merch matching somebody's personality, that's kind of what I think of. So I'm sure what happened was somebody came to her and said, you should come out with a perfume. And she said, I should come out with a perfume. Paris Hilton came out with perfumes. I should come out with perfumes. So they get this whole thing started. Her manager probably hooks this all up, right? And so she's sitting at some point in front and they like give her 10 bottles to look at. And it's like 2 skulls, a square bottle, a tube like Paris Hilton's, you know, a body and whatever. And she's like, no, I don't want to do the body. Kim Kardashian did that. The tube, too much like Paris Hilton. This is too boring. Oh, I like the skull. The skull is kind of cool. It's kind of edgy. And that's probably what happened. I do not believe there was tons and tons and tons of thought past that point that went into it. I just really don't, okay? So anyway, all these people go on and on and on. Well, what they're doing is they're comparing it now to this Hot Topic. Apparently, like, they had a perfume and then also a lipstick that came out through the years. Have you ever been in that Hot Topic? Oh, did she just move on her own? Shook. Sit up and be, look at her hair. You're the next one that's going to rehab. Okay, so anyway, listen. Okay, if you've ever been in that what is going on with my ring light here? Let me turn that down a little bit. I'm fading into the distance. Oh, it's focusing on her, not me. You stupid thing. Okay. You are not the star! She thinks she is. Okay, listen. Have you ever been in that Hot Topic? That Hot Topic is a mess of trouble, okay? It's 4 million Funko Pops, okay? And then they got Riverdale jackets, and then they have t-shirts from every fandom in the world that you can imagine, and then they got, like, I don't know, witchy poo candles in the back, and then they have all these palettes. And the palettes and the makeup are kind of actually really cool. I went in there and I remember at the time that the Alien palette by Jeffree Star came out because apparently, he supposedly stole the Alien palette thing. Do you remember that? This was a huge deal back in the day. Because, like, there was an Alien palette that came out through another brand. I think it was called, like, Galaxy or Cosmic or something like that. I did a video on it. I went in there, I bought the palette and everything. And I ended up finding this lip balm that was, like, this alien lip balm. I lived. It was fantastic. But anyway, so, you know, like, they have stuff that looks like everything in there. So the fact that Tana Mongeau comes up with something that could possibly just end up in some Hot Topic at some point does not surprise me, okay? I think all dead things end up at Hot Topic at some point or another, okay? I know y'all love the Hot Topic out there. I think it's cool too. I can't really go in there at Halloween time without spending like $100 on junk that I don't need, okay? Michael Myers hoodies and things like that. So anyway, because I love Michael Myers. Oh my God, one of my favorite movies of life, my favorite horror movie of life is the original Halloween. So, Tana Mongeau is being accused of stealing from this Hot Topic thing, okay? Now, we've lost our minds, okay? There's all kinds of serious stuff going on in the world, okay? Kat Von D Beauty rebranded. We're going to talk about that in the next video, okay? They had to have 15 board meetings to come out with a new name for Kat Von D Beauty to take her completely out of it. It's something now like Kindness, Beauty, Kat Von D. Why, whenever I think of Kat Von D, do I always think of the Baroness Von Trapp from Sound of Music? Oh, well. Oh, Lord. Okay. If you knew what just happened in my head. But anyway, so, you know, I'm watching all this go down and I'm like, this is ridiculous. Okay. It's a bottle of perfume. And if you wanted to pay $48 to stink like Tana Mongeau, well, I guess you got your wish. Do you really care if it comes in a tube? Do you really care if all this? People are going crazy over this bottle. Okay. So Tana Mongeau, she comes out and she responds. Somebody says, so is it true that this isn't even your perfume and they have already sold it for years at Hot Topic? Girl, stop, okay? Oh my God, it cracks me up so much that somebody comes right out and says it. Okay, and she says, no, exclamation mark. No shade to Hot Topic, but my bottle is not cheap, tiny acrylic roller ball shit. No, it's $48 marked up shit is what it is. I love the skull. I made this perfume at a time of my life where that really embodied my brand, me. Okay, so this is where this would be a perfect time for you to explain why this embodied your brand. Not just to say this embodied your brand, okay? I can sit there all day long and go, well, you use skull emojis and you say I'm dead all the time, so to use a skull would make a lot of sense. I'm just saying, okay? Like, for me, it wasn't a huge stretch Because I was thinking, well, what were the different options, okay? If you gave me 5, is this a multiple choice test? And I get to go, well, that one's not Tana. I mean, for me, it wasn't that deep, okay? It just wasn't that deep. But if somebody is saying to you this would be a perfect time for you to explain why this did embody your brand, okay? I went right out of it. Okay, so she said, I made this perfume at a time of my life where that really embodied my brand and me. Well, you just made it, so this would be the time, right? Okay, but it is a super thick glass bottle and metal details. I went through 1,000 different bottles, FOH, with a skull emoji at the end of it. See? Told you, brand, okay? 1,000 bottles. Well, 1,000's a big number. Let's sit here and I'm gonna count to 1,000, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Y'all don't think I'm gonna sit here and count to 1,000, do you? Oh, I put 15 ads in that video. Okay, yeah, 1,000's a lot of bottles. I mean, you go through that and you go, oh my Lord. On a good day for Tana Mongeau, she probably wouldn't even show up till 4 o'clock. My God, they'd be there till 2 o'clock in the morning going through all those bottles, okay? 4, 5, no, not that whole row, not that whole row, not that whole, I mean, that's a lot of bottles. 1,000 bottles. I'd like to see a picture of that. I'm just saying, okay? I'd like to see a receipt of that. The receipts, Whitney! Whatever you want. What bottles? I would like to see that, okay? So anyway, if you go underneath here, what's interesting is what people say, okay? So somebody said, it literally looks like it's made from glass. I don't know why people are assuming it's made from cheap plastic. Well, it's gonna be interesting when people start getting their perfumes and what they say about it. Because Tana is. Tana is made from plastic. That is so not nice. Oh my God, be nice to Tana. Okay. And then somebody else put up this perfume, and it says Crystal Head Vodka, and they said, honestly, thought it was resembling this, and somebody else said, me too, and also because it's Tana and alcohol, so I could see how she'd be inspired. And somebody said, right, LOL. I was like, yes, girl. And then somebody else said, also, having the same bottle doesn't mean it's the same thing inside. I don't get why this is so controversial. And somebody said, also, aren't Hot Topic perfumes tiny? I've had a few, and they're like half the size of the bottle, maybe even less than that. And somebody else said, I think so. It's like pointing out the similarity is okay, but people literally think she stole it. That's crazy. Can you imagine like Tana, Mari, Judy, Sally, and all of her other friends that she's constantly talking about that I have no clue who they are on daily? Cassandra. Oh, Cassandra just went in the bathroom and stank it up. Ah! The 500 comments underneath her thread. I'm like, who's Cassandra? I could care less. But anyway, can you imagine them all going into the Hot Topic and Tana goes, that's the one right there. Put swamp ass in that. As if, okay? If Tana Mongeau went into a Hot Topic in any mall, it would be over, okay? The crowds would let her have it. She'd never get out of that place, okay? She'd have to put 400 of those cosmetic stickers from Jeffree Star's mystery boxes on her face to get out so that nobody knew who she was. Okay. It's still not really anything unique though, but I'm sure the scent is amazing regardless. Okay, and then somebody said, okay, but every other perfume bottle is either a cube or a cylinder, so she kind of went off either way. I agree with that. Like, so many bottles are so plain that I don't understand why this is such a huge controversy. If she had put out a cylinder, people would have said she was imitating Paris Hilton. If she put out a bottle, they would have said Kim Kardashian. If she put out just a boring little thing, people would have said it's a boring little thing. Okay, you cannot reinvent the wheel 5,000 times, okay? It's Tana Mongeau. She's 21 years old. It's like, what is she supposed to do? You know what I mean? Okay. Tana, honey, love you, but come on. I took a picture, and this is a perfume back in the day that they took. And so here, I will put the picture up here. Let me screenshot it so I don't forget to put it up. And then this next person, she puts up a picture too, and she goes, nothing original, love, and she put this picture up. Screenshot that one too. And so they're comparing it to other bottles that have come out previously. And somebody said exactly the amount of skull bottles that perfume or cologne companies use is surprisingly more than you think. What's one more? And somebody said everyone's saying she stole the design as if anyone owns the rights to a skull. I mean, who cares? Okay, anyway, why is everyone acting like a skull is such a difficult concept to come up with? Like, huh? It's been done by so many people. That doesn't mean that they're all the same. It's literally a skull. I swear, haha, like, calm down. If I come out with a perfume, I'm coming out with a skull. Just bet me. Okay, they're talking about the Hot Topic skull perfumes they used to sell a few years ago. I used to have a rainbow skull one back in the day, but I can't wait to be able to afford to treating myself so I can also enjoy Swamp Ass. I mean, Tana by Tana, love you. Okay, and then somebody said, people need to understand that custom components are expensive. If you look at liquid lipsticks, they all have similar packaging with another brand somewhere. Jeffree Star and Sugar Pill have the same liquid lip component. It doesn't mean it was copied for the same. And somebody said a lipstick component is a tube, not an intricate detailed skull design, but okay. Jeffree Star's liquid lipsticks are, the inside of it, the component is similar to other components, but the outside is not. No, I mean, they're very unique to Jeffree Star Cosmetics. And so people go on and on and on. Somebody said, is anything original these days? Who is this? Dakota. Dakota, I agree with you. Girl, you get the comment of the day, Dakota. Okay, nothing is original these days. Okay, not her, they all got the same name. Sally Joe. I call them all the same thing. She's dead though. She's dead. She comes out, she's coming out with a skull perfume. Bet. So anyway, do you guys think that she copied this? Do you think she had no original ideas? Do you think that this is a complete scam? Do you think this is a cash grab? What do you think? Okay? I mean, I feel like anything that any influencer or subscriber or any influencer or creator or YouTuber comes out with these days could possibly be a cash grab. I mean, is that a bad thing? I mean, this is the question, right? When we call things a cash grab, is that a bad thing that influencer, I hate that word. I have such a hard, people ask me all the time, they're like, why? I just don't. I think it sounds so phony, okay? Is it bad that a YouTuber comes out with things to sell? I mean, no. Celebrities come out with things to sell. Do they though? In all reality, I mean, I have a merch shop, so I'm no better than the rest, right? But do they though? I mean, I don't know that Reese Witherspoon, has t-shirts that say, with her face on it. I don't know. I mean, even these people that, excuse me, like J-Lo and Paris Hilton and people like that, they're coming out with, they're a little bit different all of that. But the majority of the celebrities I know, I mean, I'm trying to think to myself, is there a Meryl Streep lipstick line? I don't know. Is there? I mean, I'm just saying, okay? I don't know if Meryl Streep has her own line of cell phone cases, does she? If Meryl Streep has cell phone cases, I'm getting me one. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comment section below. I love you, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.